In the last video, we saw the moment the giants realized their fate, but what they did next is even more surprising. If the giants knew destruction was coming, why didn't they fight? Why didn't they try to escape? According to fragments from an ancient text known as the Book of Giants, the answer is far more unsettling than expected. Because the giants didn't act like warriors. They acted like beings who already understood something was about to happen and could not be stopped. The story begins with the dreams. The same dreams that revealed rising waters, collapsing land, and a world coming to an end. At first, the giants didn't understand. But as the visions repeated, something changed. The fear became real. This wasn't a distant possibility. It was a future that was already forming. And this is where the story takes a strange turn. Instead of preparing for battle, instead of trying to resist, the giants begin searching for answers. Why? Because what they were facing was not an enemy they could see, not an army they could defeat, not something that strength could overcome. It was something greater, something already decided. And deep down, they seemed to understand that. So instead of reacting with power, they reacted with desperation. They turned to Enoch. In ancient traditions, Enoch was known as someone who could interpret hidden things, someone who understood messages that others could not. And this is what makes the decision of the giants so unusual. They didn't send a message of defiance. They didn't threat. They didn't prepare for war. They asked for understanding. This reveals something important about that moment. The giants were no longer trying to survive through strength. They were trying to understand their fate. And that changes everything, because it suggests that by this point, they already knew. They knew the dreams were real. They knew the destruction was coming. And more importantly, they knew it could not be avoided. This is why they didn't fight. This is why they didn't run. Because what they were facing was not something within the world. It was something coming from beyond it. And when something like that begins, power no longer matters. Strength no longer matters. Even dominance means nothing. All that remains is the realization that the outcome has already been decided. This is what makes this part of the story so different from what most people expect. The giants are not shown as unstoppable forces. They are shown as aware of something far greater than themselves. And for the first time, they respond not with control but with acceptance. Because sometimes the most terrifying realization is not that something is coming, but that there is nothing you can do to stop it.